Billy Reiss with us here in the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service. We're at our Carol and Janelle, the Takeaway Kitchen. We're talking about the Lackawanna College Falcons football team. Billy, you're the defensive coordinator, big responsibility.
Yeah.
Man, it's nice when that defense is playing well. It's not playing well for a couple of weeks, playing well for a couple of years.
Yeah.
But let's go week by week and overall your feel for the 2019 version of the Falcons. How have you guys been playing football?
I feel really good about the 2019 Falcons. On offense, we do some really good things. On special teams, we play really great special teams. And on defense, we play really good lights-out defense.
You have so many D-backs. Josh Martini was joking and saying, hey, we do a lot of cover zero. Talk a little bit about having athletes that can just cover guys one-on-one. That's not easy to do.
Yeah, it just shows a testament to our recruiting, really. We recruit great athletes, and we really coach man technique and stuff like that, and really, the fundamental breakdown of those different man techniques that we do.
Every part, though, has an important. If you're able to do that, you got to put pressure on the quarterback, so your D-line is important. Your linebackers have to do the job because they're going to blitz once in a while. They got to cover some backs out of the backfield. So talk about all the levels of that defense when you do that.
So we have a saying at Lackawanna: everyone on defense stops the pass. So defensive line has to get a great rush. Linebackers have to do underneath coverage and sometimes blitz. And in our defense, our linebackers have to know a lot of information because we're sending them off every edge and every corner. And then our defensive backs just have to hold up for about 5 seconds, and that's an average play for us.
These kids reaching their potential as players, but as coaches, you guys are always working to try to do that. For you, when you first started as a coach, and now here you are, year after year, these defenses are getting better. You look back and say, hey, I'm kind of working towards my goals and reaching my potential as a coach.
Yeah. My goal, first and foremost, is to graduate as many kids, obviously, from Lackawanna. I think that's all of our coaches' goals collectively. And then the goal that goes along with that, we try to win as many football games as possible. There are two main goals. There are emphasis on everything. My goal defensively is just to be a top 5 defense in the country. And, over the past 5 years or so, we've really accomplished all those goals, I've set out.
Let's talk about this past weekend, Monroe, a top opponent. What you guys were able to do as a team and defensively to kind of slow them down a little bit and score more points than them.
Monroe is a great team. They're number 7 in the country. Defensively, honestly, we've just tried to put as much pressure as possible. We run a very high-pressure defense system, so we're just, like I said, sending pressure from all over the yard. And then, offensively, we ran the ball, and we completed balls when we needed to, and we came away with the win.
All right, scouting report on Hawking this week. What kind of offense do they have? What's the defense need to do this week? A couple keys for the Falcons to get a victory.
Hawking is a multiple front offense, so they do everything from spread it out, and then they, when they get in 2 backs and stuff like that, they love to pound the ball. Our objective this week is to shut down the quarterback. We identified the quarterback as the best player, so that's who we aim to shut down.
Well, it'll be an interesting task this week. Week after week, you guys have goals. We're going to talk to one of your defensive backs who's a Penn State commit. Tell us about who we're going to talk to and what kind of player is he?
Jair is a great player. He's really football smart. Jair Brown, they call him Tig. He's just very football smart. He actually, last week, he came up with 2 big interceptions that kind of sealed the game for us.
Great to hear. And special teams has been a big part of this Lackawanna College football team. And we'll talk with a couple special teams guys, but talk about who's coaching those guys and those guys and their work ethic, and they're trying to get to the next level as well.
Our special teams guys have, and we brought them, our kicker, Luke Payne, or our punter, Luke Payne, and our kicker, Cameron Sakati, a local kid out of Valley View High School. Their work ethic is unmatched. They have great work ethic. They're off to the side, kicking balls, taking snaps, doing all those things that kickers need to do in order to be successful.
Perfecting their craft. All important components of the Lackawanna College Falcons football team in 2019. Billy Reiss, great to catch up with you as always.
Thank you so much.